Have you ever gotten a compliment while out in public and it completely changed your day? Like, it totally made your day. So I have, and I am so inspired by that. I feel like whenever I'm out in public, I notice the pretty earrings, the beautiful eyes, the beautiful hair, whatever it might be. And I notice it and I say that to myself, but I don't usually say it to the person just because I don't want to be awkward, or I don't know, like, I don't know what they will think. But I want to encourage you and myself to compliment anyways. You're probably never going to see that person ever again, but you're going to make their whole day. And I have been on the other side of receiving a compliment, and that means so much. It could be by like a sweet grandma saying what a sweet mom I am, or whatever it is, whoever it is. I think it's so valuable to a person's day. I mean, of course, we don't want to live off of people's compliments and, work on our self-worth, but I think that's a beautiful way to make someone's day. But I do have like a really funny story where I did give someone a compliment, and I did get, it was backfired. Backfired, that's the right word. So I was hanging out with my family at like a downtown area splash pad and with the kids, and my husband was with me, my children, and there was a whole bunch of families, and there was this mom. I believe she had like 2 or 3 children. They're very young, and she was just so sweet. Like, she had like a snack bag for them, and we all know, like, if you're a mom, like, you got to get the snack bag. But it takes effort and planning ahead to make it happen, right? And so she had the cheese sticks, she had the juice boxes, she had the crackers, so cute. And she was handing it to her children and saying, "Do you want this? No, you want this? Okay. What about you?" Like, and she was just like super chill, nothing like, no baby talk, and and I came up to her, I was like, "Oh, you were such a good mom." And she like looked back at me and she's like, "What? For what? For what?" Like, feeding snacks to my kids? Is that why I'm a good mom? Like that? And I was like, yeah. I mean, you were like so kind and sweet, and it seems like you're such a great mom. Yeah, well, that doesn't define a good mom. And like, I was like so taken aback, and I was like, oh my goodness. And of course, I think, to anybody who does try and like compliment people, and I had that like, oh, I'm never doing it again, because she totally misunderstood me. And I understand where she's coming from, because she's out in public. She could, a person could be putting on a facade, and I'm, complimenting them on their facade or whatever, and that they don't feel like they're a good mom, But I really just wanted to encourage her, and she did not accept it. And it was so sad. And so I think this goes a lesson both ways. Like, accept the compliment. Just take it. Say thank you. And another, I guess, lesson is like, maybe think from their perspective. I mean, if you get a negative feedback like that, like, maybe she was just having a bad day. That's all. Anyway, so if you want to make someone's day and your day, like, it's so common that the reaction of the person will be like, "Oh, that is the sweetest thing. Nobody has ever told me that." Or like, it will mean the world to you too, And I think it's like, it's the community, the connection with other people, even though they're strangers. It really helps us, our immune system, our happy hormones, our just well-being, overall well-being. Anyway, so if you're out in public and you notice something about a person, tell them kindly, and it doesn't matter how they take it, as long as you tell them, okay? I hope you have an amazing day. I bet you are amazing. All right, have a wonderful week, day, night, and I'll catch you later. Bye.